Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the Advice Arena, where, of course, I give you advice on playing in the Hearthstone Arena. This time around, I have a Rogue run, so let's go ahead and jump into this Rogue draft as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. But anyway, guys, let's kick this draft off here. As you guys can see, I have selected Rogue as my class. Rogue is, in my opinion, probably the best arena class. Mage is pretty good. Paladin's pretty good, but I like Rogue the best. And you'll note on the screen here I have the Hearth Arena companion app loaded up. So everybody always asks what this is. Hearth Arena companion app. You can just Google it, download it, run it, and it will basically make recommendations here based on some data they collect, which I like because I think it helps us all talk through it. It helps me make good picks and avoid some mishaps from time to time too. I typically would end up picking the same card they recommend, but not always, so it's a good little check on both me and for everybody else out there too. But anyway, pick number one, Stampeding Coda, pretty clear favorite here. Thistletea's way too slow for card draw, and you don't have like high quality cards you're trying to get anyway. Pine-Sized Summoner is not the worst thing ever, but just doesn't do enough as a 2/2. It often dies before you get to benefit. So Stampeding Coda, though, great. Just good removal, solid body for 5. I like Boulder's Ogre and Fan of Knives here are both solid to me. Hearth Arena likes Fan of Knives a little bit better. I'm fine with that. AoE is good. Card draw's fine. We'll get more big bodies later. We may not get more AoE later. Probably Sea Giant here. It's a halfway decent card in Arena because there's always like 3-4 minions out, so it can be like a 6-mana 8/8. Sometimes you'll get lucky and hit that like 2-mana 8/8. There's a bunch of tokens out or something, so a lot of upside there. Perdition's Blade's pretty good. Defender Vargas is solid too. So I don't know. Hearth Arena likes Defender Vargas better. I'm fine with that logic. Taunts can be life-saving indeed. There's usually a minion or two alive. Probably Hallucination here. I haven't really played this card a lot in Arena, but just free cycle like that, being able to pick either an early game card of a unit or a late game card of a unit seems fairly good. Ugh. I don't really like any of these, but I guess Ferryman's fine. It's, you know, there's often cards you don't mind taking back. And Arena, you have a lot of spare mana. So sometimes, for instance, you can trade in the Stampeding Kodo, make it like a 3/1, bring it back to your hand, play it again, and get that battle cry a second time. So I'm fine with that. These are both just bad. Fireplume Phoenix here looks really good. It's just a great Arena card because of the swing potential of the battle cry. Pinging stuff off like that's fantastic. Frozen Crusher is good, but also Stonehill Defender is good.
Aha!
I'm trying to think, does Rogue have great Stonehill Defender taunts? I don't know that it matters. It's still just a taunt that slows something down and a new taunt that might be a good card. So, yeah, sure. 3-drops are good too. Vicious Fledgling solid, but Stonehill Defender again solid. It's a good set of picks. We're just going to be the Stonehill deck. I'm fine with that. I like it. Charged Devil Sword for sure here is insane. I love it. The 1-3 police got you last time, Regis. Hope it goes better this time. God, that last run, that was near the bottom of my Hearthstone history. Like, I think I bottomed out. It was so on tilt because we had a pretty solid deck, and we just played crazy decks. The game that we lost to go 1-3 was against an unbelievable deck. That was insane. That was nuts. Hey, WeCheck. Hey, Landlos Gaming. Hey, Zarok83. Morning's going really well. Morning's going well, guys. Hey, Marco. Hey, Emmett Gross. Hey, Andre. Hey, Oscar. A lot of European sounding names today. It's funny. I can tell just from the names when Europe is watching and when America's watching. When it's NA versus Europe. It's pretty funny. Do you add random people? I do, yeah, except my list is full, so I don't right now. I think we're still going to go with Egg Napper here. I saw a comment, somebody said add the Elemental for Elemental Synergy, but we don't actually have any Elemental Synergy cards yet, so we don't know that that's going to be a thing, and I think the Egg Napper, on average, just provides more on-board tempo than the Elemental, because the stats are all bundled in, you don't have to play them. It's 5 mana to get all these stats. It's still just 3 mana to get those stats, so. Jade Shuriken's probably the pick here. Squirming Tentacle is okay, I think, but we're already hitting a lot of 3-drops So we don't want to go too heavy on the 3-drop side of things. Woot early to the stream, says ML Miltikaigo. I know your name is familiar, but I can never say it right. By the way, Reign of Eden and the Moon. Thanks for the follows, guys. Oh, here's the Elemental Synergy card that we didn't know we were going to get. Now I'm sad. But Calamos, just the best body on these, and least risky, I think. We do have one Elemental already, and we still have time to kind of direct towards some Elementals too, so... Deadly Poison's probably okay, but I think Hallucination's still probably the pick. Sap is pretty good. There's always big stuff that gets played, and Sap is just such a punishing tempo card in Arena. I'm a little intrigued by Psychotron. We've got 2 solid 5-drops already. We have a lot of taunts, though, is the thing, so I don't know that we'll need it. We're going to get our own Psychotrons off Stonehills here. Thunder Lizard, maybe? I don't know if I like the Socialite better than the Thunder Lizard. We don't have any early game elementals, sure, but I mean, we are Rogue, though, and a Subtle Heal doesn't hurt, because we're going to use our hero power a lot to hit things. What does Hearthstone say the logic is up here? Thunder Lizard is less worse for our archetype, but we really need a 2-drop. I don't know that I'm worried about 2-drops just yet. We honestly don't have many. Granted, we really only have kind of 1.5. We do have a lot of 3-drops. Alright, since we need to heal as Rogue, and we do sort of need a 2-drop, that's fine. I don't know that we'll be healing a lot on 2s. Bluegill Sniper, for the same logic, actually makes some sense to me. But, Stormwind Champion, according to Hearth Arena, is more convincing. It's obviously a much better card on average, but... I mean, Eggnapper synergizes with it. Stonehills, arguably, but I don't see how. Alright, we do need a big card, or 2 still. We'll take it. Twilight Summoners here. Pretty good. It's annoying to deal with for opponents. Gives you a ping and a big body after it, which I like. These both suck, so. Ooh, probably the Fledgling, but the Ethereal Pet. Oh, we have Hallucination. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Ethereal Peddler's sick with Hallucination. What? Do you have anything else? No, just Hallucination right now, but still, that's sick. And it's just got good stats for a 5-drop, right? Hired Gun, maybe? Just another taunt body. Glock of Crawler is intriguing. Because we need a 2-drop a little bit. Because we really only have 2 playable 2-drops, right? I mean, we'll hero power on 2 a lot, though, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm surprised Defender of Argus is getting recommended over Argent Commander here. But we do have things like Eggnapper bodies. Some smaller minions that need buffed. I'm okay with the logic. Sure. We're kind of heavy on Defender of Argus. If we hit 2 of those, we're going to be sad. Charge Devil Sword again's great. I'll take this card all day. I love it. Corrupted Seer is really good here. Just AoE we need. Works well with Fan of Knives too, maybe. Mastodon looks good. Big body. Ugh, Cold Blood, I guess. No way. I don't think I can do that. Man, I don't know about this. We already have so many good big cards. Like, do we really need to toss in a Stormwatcher? I know that Cold Blood is just not good either. This is just a terrible set of picks. All 3 of these suck. I was just thinking Cold Blood, we can use it to trade up early, maybe sometime. Get a finishing blow sometime if we need to. Like, there's ways to use this. Stormwatcher, I just think it kind of sits there in hand. I don't know. They have very similar tier scores on average, but Hearth Arena is convinced we need another late game body because our deck is more late game. I'm okay with it since it's an elemental, I guess. It's another trigger for Calamos, and we still only have, what, Fireplume Phoenix? Is that it? Sure. We'll risk it. Hopefully we get some early drops. I think we have to take Locker Crawler here. Just to give us some early drops. Not that it will hit the Pirate very often, but those other 2 cards suck anyway. Friendly Bartender, perfect card for us. Heal Face, which is nice. 2-drop, which is nice. Gastropod's good here, too. Take that. Perdition's Blade, I think, is my pick here. Moat Lurker, because of removal. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a nice tempo removal card. It's worse on average, though, than Perdition's Blade, according to the Hearth Arena tier score. It's just getting a boost because for deck archetype, I suppose. We don't have any actual hard removal. We have no Assassinate or anything like that. We have a Sap, which is basically hard removal. We do have a lot of taunts to hide this thing. Oh, we can even bring it back to hand with Ferryman, too. That's cool. Yeah, let's do it, sure. I mean, our curve looks pretty okay now for the yearly game, so... Actually, a 6-drop kind of fits the curve nicely. We've got a cool little descending hill there, which I like. So let's check out the deck basics. 69 tier score. Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. That's pretty bad, though. I guess we did have a lot of those, like, 3 times 50 picks, you know, where there just weren't any good cards to choose from. But a 69 is pretty weak. That's actually one of the weaker drafts we've had. But that said, I don't know that we're going to fail with this deck. It's got some cool stuff it can do. It's got a decent curve. It got some cool late game. Let's just see how it goes. I don't know. I have faith still. Alright, let me catch up on chat a little bit here, guys. I fell behind. There's a lot of chat that came through while I was gone. Whew. Landlos from the Netherlands. We got Xerox from America. He's up early. Some good recommendations happening in chat there for the new Hearthstone player like that. Regis, what mouse are you using? It's like a SteelSeries Sensei Raw. I just looked on the back of it and it said it, thank God, because I otherwise had no idea. But SteelSeries is the gist of it. I actually also have my favorite mouse over here on the second. I have 2 computers. You guys are on the second computer of my game. It's a Logitech, what's it called? Oh yeah, Logitech MX518. It's my favorite mouse I've ever had. It's been an incredible mouse. And I've had it for like 8 years. I don't know, I made up that number, but I've had it for many, many years. And apparently it's like one of the most beloved mice of all time. If you like look it up on Amazon. I didn't know this because I wanted to buy like the same mouse as a replacement, right? Logitech MX518. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go get another one. But I had trouble finding one. They were like, well, now it's only $57. But when I looked last time, they were like hundreds of dollars to get one. I guess probably because it was like old. But I was reading reviews and people are like saying it's their favorite mouse ever. Which I understand because it's also my favorite mouse ever. Like, here's a question on Amazon. Is this mouse worth the price? I'll answer this and say yes. This mouse was handed down from the heavens, from the gods. Other owners vote to confirm. I totally agree. It's an incredible mouse. I think we'll just hero power that down over 2 turns. Like, we could use the Jade Shuriken now, but we don't get much out of it. And hero powering it down costs us very little in life and so much in potential value. Because that thing's just so annoying. We can just egg nap her on 3. Oh, shoot. That's not good. I can kill that, but only if a minion... Only if this is out of the way, because it's a taunt, right? What do I need off this? Arcane Missiles? I need Arcane Missiles. I don't even know if I can take Archmage, because we might lose the game to this Vicious Fledgling if we're not careful. Cone of Cold next turn would definitely help slow it down. If he doesn't can't be targeted. I don't think I can take the Archmage, guys. I think we have to go for answers to this sooner, right? We don't have an answer to it right now. We can attack Jade Shuriken it to get started this turn, right? But then we need a way to finish it off next turn, and I think the Cone of Cold is going to give us that option. So, like, this means if he plays anything else, the Cone of Cold will maybe hit this if he doesn't get a health buff on it. You know, like, unfortunately, this is just a game-ending card if you don't deal with it in time. Hopefully he whiffs on this first round, otherwise we may have trouble. But we'll try our best. We can taunt up if we want. He might just ping here. Looks like he didn't get Wind Fury because he's not snap picking it. But Divine Shield's a little bit of a problem. I mean, we can freeze it out still. I wish he'd play a minion so I felt way better about this Cone of Cold. Wow, it's a good play actually. It's a really good play. Because he's trying to deny the weapon ping, right? It's a good play. I think we have to Cone of Cold this. This is so bad. But we have to stop it from attacking. So bad. We can actually coin the Moat Lurker on it next turn if we want, but that's also so bad. I think we just have to weapon and maybe Gastropod and Galactic Crawler here and hope one of them sticks. We'll actually hope the Gastropod sticks. He just Frostbolted pretty inefficiently, so this might actually work. We could also Egg Napper, but I think I need multiple minions for a couple reasons. One is maybe to hit a Defender of Argus. One is just to make sure I have more stats on the board, and this is a little bit more all-in. I guess it works in some of the same ways, but I'm really just hoping the Gastropod has to trade here. That's the dream. To save me some more life, because we're getting low already. And it looks like it's going to work. Yeah. He used the Frostbolt for flexibility, and it ended up hurting him, right? Can we just go ahead and Moat Lurker that, I suppose? Just to give myself some tempo. It's not the best target. I don't think we can. I think we have to play something for real. We could just play the Twilight Summoner, but that's not enough of our mana, I think. The weapon's not helping me any right now. I think we just Ethereal Peddler to get stats on the board, right? We're not getting the cost reduction. We already played the Hallucination. We don't have another one in hand. We don't think we're going to see it soon. I think we're just playing this for the body. I wish we had a way to kill that thing without using our really valuable removal here. Oh, he's trading. That's good. I was kind of... Oh, that's going to be a better Moat Lurker. I mean, it's still... Oh, my God. Can I do it now, or do I have to wait until I can do both? Oh, my God. We're 1 mana off of this amazing combo. I think I have to do it now anyway, because I think there's just too much damage on the board. I just kind of have to hope it lives. Like, I just need it to live through the turn, right? Like, I need to dodge Flame Strike or whatever. Just let it live. Please, God, let it live. Please, God, let it live. No. I think that's game now. I don't think we can win now. I mean, this is solid. We can play this, and the Sea Giant. We're going to potentially just be dead, right? But we get a lot of stats out at least. I don't know what else to do. We might be able to hit a lucky Defender of Argus on a future turn. I usually catch Reed to stream at 3 AM because I work nights, but because of the time he's streaming, mods aren't here, but he seems to be looking at chat less than usual. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I might because I'm a little bit sleepy, but I've been into the game, too. Oh, somebody's being an idiot in chat? Wasbian says, your mom is a hoe. Be nice, guys. Oh, yeah, you can goof around, but you can't tell people to, You can't say F you, Wasbian. That would be against the rules. So you have officially been banned. Sorry, bro. It's fine to goof and call my mom a hoe. That's not a big deal. See you later, GoFins. Thanks for stopping by when you could. I am so happy this guy is trading so much. That works out great for me. I mean, he traded in a very annoying way because I can't deal with any of this, but just the solitary fact that he's trading is very helpful. I mean, we have to get through one of these things or we're just totally dead to the board. He's 19 damage. We should probably try to taunt up here a little bit, like Egg Napper taunt. Weapon is okay. I wish we had more mana to do 3 things, like this taunt and these taunts, but still. Suppose we'll do what we can. I mean, there's a chance we just taunt this out with like Stonehill Defenders and all these various taunt cards, right? And there's a chance we find some good trades here at some point. This goes down to 3, so he can trade this and ping it. It's pretty good. I don't know that there's any advantage to hitting one of these. There's not a clear line of trades that makes sense, so. We're still going to take some face damage, it looks like, but maybe we can take some stuff out with us in the meantime. Oh, cool, he didn't trade that way. Trying to save the ping for something. It's cool. Alright. Alright. Fan of Knives would feel pretty good, I think. Wow, he could have pinged a lot better there, I think. Way better. Ooh, this could be good. Flame Strike would be sick. Cone of Cold again, I think we have to take to freeze out these attacks. We can work with Cone of Cold. So we can like trade this in to pop the shield. We can Cone of Cold to freeze 3 of these. We could actually kill the Psychotron, I guess, with the Cone of Cold, but I don't know that I want to. And we can play this guy to deny that last dude. Or we can play this guy to take 1 damage and set up more stats. But they're actually a bit slower stats. Although I guess these 2 trade into that. It doesn't really matter. Then this will stall out something in a future turn. Well, we could just kill that now and play this. Let's just do this. Still think we're probably dead at this game eventually because we're just a little bit too far behind. But the Stormhill means Stormhill, that's not what that's called. Stormwind means we can trade a little differently maybe. I don't know. We really needed to hit like Flame Strike off that Hallucination. It would have been sick. We could have cleared the board, I think. Maybe not the way he pinged though, I'm not sure. Stormwatcher. See, this is why I didn't want this card. It's just like too slow. What did we give up for this? Cold Blood. Cold Blood right now would actually be a great card. Because we could Cold Blood Twilight Summoner to trade into the 5/4 or whatever, or maybe even the Boulder Fist. So instead we've got like a bad card. I think we're just going to take a boatload of damage here. I don't see a way around it. I think we have to trade here and here. We can't kill the ogre. We can't kill the priestess because I can't weapon it in either case. So I don't think there's any other way to get value here. So he's got at least 8 damage we know about, right? We'll go ahead and clean that off. Doesn't matter. It's gonna hit me in the face anyway. But he gets to attack here. He's got 7 damage. We just took the 1 extra for 8, which means we're at functionally like 2 health. This is going to be very hard to win. You might should ping that for lethal. Probably doesn't matter because we're dead anyway, but... Oh my god, is he seriously going to trade? Wow. I appreciate it, dude. That's how you get me back in the game. Oh god, that's scary though. That's good though. We'll play that next turn. Hopefully we didn't just give him lethal, right? But we need to taunt these up. We can't just taunt up a 1/1. We have to basically live through this 5 damage. And then we can maybe somehow win the game next turn. Or not next turn, but I mean stabilize the game next turn. For the record, he shouldn't be going face in those instances, I don't think. I don't know his hand, I guess, granted, but it sure looked to me like he should put me to 2 health. Because then he can just ping me down over multiple turns, right? There's... Ooh. That is a good play. And I think we're dead because we didn't draw our Gadget Sand Socialite. Which sucks, because this would have been a good play too. Like, if he was chipped down a little more, we could just kill him. We have 17, 19 damage here. It's pretty crazy. I've never even heard that thing attack before. I'll tell you what, that card, how good it is. Man, that Corrupted Seer is baller. Gave him the extra 3 damage he needed to, because otherwise, I mean, we'd be in a good position to win. The welcome bundle and pre-orders are the best value. Yeah, definitely. You get the most cards for your money. Whoa! 167 people right now watching on YouTube, and I can't even keep up with chat, guys. I'm sorry. Another tough arena loss, and frankly, I hate to say things like this, but I think our opponent could have played it better. Again, we couldn't see his hand, so that might just be, might be wrong. I might be totally wrong, but... Bro, your beard is lit AF. Thanks, man. It's actually getting a little scraggly right now. It needs a cleanup. Needs a bit of a cleanup. Regis, what do you think about the rumors of the Lich King expansion? It said that we'll get some information in the next few weeks. I think it'd be amazing, dude. I love Northrend in World of Warcraft. It's awesome. So I'd be all about it. And yeah, we should. I mean, if you think about just the standard schedule, and I'm very aware of this as someone who creates content around this schedule, we should start seeing the first card teasers basically in early July. Probably the first week or 2 of July. We should start getting card reveals. So the expansion announcement and then card reveals, which is only a few weeks away. You know, it's middle of June right now, so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I would expect to see, I'll say 3 to 4 weeks actually. In the next 3 to 4 weeks, we should see some kind of announcement, some kind of reveal of the name of the expansion and probably the first 5 cards or whatever. And then we'll start seeing cards pretty regularly after that. Man, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Oh. Noble Sack here disrupts my plan a little bit, but it's okay. Egg Napper will be fine next turn if we can trade into that thing, kill it. Taking 3 damage off of it's really not that bad. It's actually pretty good against Egg Napper. If I have an alternative line, I could... Ooh, maybe we just do this? It's a good card against Paladin is the only thing. But already it saves me weapon charge. It makes my Egg Napper considerably better. We still get to coin the Stampeding Kodo. Let's just do it and see what happens. Getaway Kodo? Yeah. That's fine. I hope he plays it and we can just coin Kodo into his gastropod. That would be great. Yeah. Well, it's a 50-50 though. Shoot. He played another one. So I don't know that I can actually do that now. Because if we miss the 50-50, we get wrecked. If we hit the 50-50, we have the best play ever, because we get to clear his board. But I don't think I can waste the coin and a potential card on a 50-50 when we, you know, we're in a good spot. We're fine. So I think we'll just play down the Egg Napper for now. And depending on how he'll definitely trade the Silverhand Recruit into it. If the other 2 guys live, we can use them to clean up the Stubborn Gastropod, right? And maybe we can taunt, maybe we can play a Kodo still. We'll just have to see. But we'll just wait. We don't even need a weapon attack, because I don't know for sure that we want to attack into that. It depends on how all the math lines up. He might trade Consecration, and then I've wasted a weapon attack. I'm committed to 2 mana again next turn, all kinds of things. So we might just be able to hit the Kodo on it, and I don't need to do the damage. Looks like the damage will be fine here, but... I play his own Kodo right here. Dark Scale Healer on it. Wow, I love it. That's cool. We could still Kodo it, but I have a pretty good kill for it, so I don't really feel compelled to. I guess the thing is, I don't really have any other plays, so I kind of might as well Kodo it. You see, there's nothing else to do. We can coin out a cool Stormwind Champion next turn. But none of this stuff feels very good. So we'll just Kodo it. This guy gets way better. Both of these get way better with Stormwind Champion too. Depending on how he trades and stuff, we might just be able to clean it up with the buff off Stormwind here. Ooh, that's a good buff. We'll still be able to kill it with Stormwind. Which I think we need to because it's drawing him cards, right? Oh, actually, Corrupted Seer looks really good. We'll just trade Corrupted Seer. That's a great play. That's totally fine. She's not a Murloc, she's a Naga. Gamble at Regis. Oh man, I didn't see all this, guys. T-Butkovic says, okay, thank you guys so much. Nice people here. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad we got nice people in the chat. That's always good. We got a great hand, guys. I don't know how we've gotten this far without playing any cards, but man, we have played like 0 cards. Soon. Can we just play the Stormwind Champion down? Like, just play it? Or should we just go ahead and, like, Ethereal Peddler weapon, re-weapon? Play this when we have more stuff on board. The Vine Cleaver's scary, but especially since we already used one of our Phantom Eyes, but we actually do have another. And it's going to make the Sea Giant pretty good at some point. So I think we'll just play the bigger guy. It shouldn't die to the trade as far as we can tell. If you play something big, we'll play the Charged Devilsaur. Well, it looks like the weapons are going to matter, so I'd love for this dude to play a pirate. I don't know what pirate he'd play, but just play some kind of pirate, bro. We might just save this in case he ever plays a pirate. It might just be so good and so weak otherwise that it's only worth it for the pirate. Hey Regis, how's it going, buddy? It's going well, Solaris. How about you this morning? Hello, Marian Codreanu. Regis, can you make a strong budget deck? I've tried. Oh my god, no, dude. No, dude, why? We're gonna hit the good Sea Giant, but like, no, dude, come on. That's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. God, my arena runs lately, the craziest stuff has been happening. So if we Stonehill, this goes down to 3. Let's just Stonehill. It probably just dies to a weapon charge, right? It's not that good. We already used our freaking Galactic Crawler. Like, how good would that seem right now? Fan of Knives would even still help. I mean, we could at least weapon these down a little easier. Maybe we need to Gadget Zan Ferryman first, actually, just to get another body out. That's 5 mana. This goes down to 2. We could even Galactic Crawler as well, just because now I have to get stats out, right? Like, that's 7 mana. It takes this down to 1, which is 8 mana. So I think so. We play this first, of course, to... Hope I did this math right. I think we just have to get stats out. This might look a little weird, but I'm gonna do it because we have to get stats on the board. I know I just took a 2/2 off of this Stonehill, but it just means I trade into more of this stuff faster. Otherwise, I'm afraid we just lose the game. If he ignores it, we can punish with Stormwind and or Defender of Argus. Well, and I guess it's too much mana, but either Stormwind or Defender of Argus. We've also still got the Mastodon to play. And we kind of punished with the Sea Giant already, but... Yeah, all good thoughts here. Team Onagus says, oh man, if only you held that Murloc. Yeah, I know, it would have been crazy, but also, as Braindead confirmed, it was the right play to play it when we did. It's just... hindsight bias is always a scary thing. I think we'll just Mastodon now. Just we'll kill that. We'll trade weapon, trade Mastodon to protect it. We could like Devil Sword, but the mana's a little off. The Mastodon's fine.
Here we
go. Hopefully he doesn't have a big answer to it, right? Like some really hyper efficient answer. That would be very annoying. Hopefully he just has to run these things in. I don't 5. He doesn't even have enough on board as we see it, but that doesn't look like a hyper efficient answer. The True Silver certainly helps a little. He's going to take some hits for it though. We might have to Devil Sword this thing because it's just so good, depending on how he trades and how this math lines up. Oh, so he can't kill this. Yeah, we might just run this into face and trade with the Devil Sword here. The Devil Sword can't go face, or otherwise that would make a lot of sense as well. Bartender's a good draw, for sure. Can't go face. We're close to killing this guy. Like if he weapons here, he goes to 11, but he drops to 3. So either of these minions would kill him with what we can establish on board. And we also have the Argus and the Stormwind for extra damage too. So hopefully he doesn't have like a big taunt here that we can't get through. Wouldn't mind seeing a sap when he's this low. Dino size is not that scary. Spiker Steed is scary. That's scary. Of course. But there's a chance he's just dead here. He'll trade that into the Charged Devil Sword. No, I don't. He has to run this into the Devil Sword or he's just straight up a million ways dead. I think he's dead anyway. As far as he knows, this is going to keep him alive. Oh no. That doesn't make a difference, I guess. But I think with Argus and weapon, we should have enough. Yeah, looks like it. Or Stormwind and weapon, either way. Cool, I didn't think we were going to win that game, actually. That was scary. Thankfully, our big taunt just got enough value. That was enough. Whew. Whew. I would have been pretty sad to go 0-2. I mean, this deck had a terrible tier score, granted, but I still don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Destiny Lord says, summoning Devil Sword lets it go face because of its battle cry. I want an arena game because I got that from free from Amber. Yep, it's the can't target face is a battle cry. So if you summon it in some way that does not activate the battle cry, then you're good to go. You can charge. Toss back all that slow stuff. Pretty good hand. Pretty good hand compared to what we've had before. Bringing it back for the win, Regis, like the double Spirit Echo Shaman game. That was hilarious. Yeah, right. I uploaded the other Shaman game, which I don't think was... I think the double Spirit Echo was the Warrior game. And then I uploaded the Priest game on YouTube, because that game was just crazy. That was like a 30-minute plus game. If you guys missed that one on stream the other night, it's a YouTube video called Never Give Up. It was fun. It was cool. I think we'll just actually coin the Stonehill here. Or maybe even coin the Hired Gun. Since we have multiple 3-drops, I mean, weaponing up is cool. We've got a 2-drop, but I like this 2-drop better when I think it's going to heal my face a couple times. And since we can just coin the 3-drop, Druid is not super likely to have an answer. If he plays a 2 health card, we could maybe just Fan of Knives. Well, that wouldn't really help because we wouldn't have the weapon. I don't know, this only really gets hurt by like a 3-2 being played. So maybe we Stonehill first.
So many options.
What's a Druid going to play on 3 anyway? I don't know. Let's just play the better, scarier thing. Let's just pressure this guy. It's Druid. Yeah, what's an average Hearth Arena tier score or good? In my experience, well, that thing trades into it fairly well, unfortunately for us. Oh, that's a good draw. It's just more pressure. Less than 70, to me, it's not very good. We've had a lot of plus 70 runs. Really good. I think my highest ever is a 74.9 or something like that. I mean, it's... People need to be a little bit careful with how it works, simply because... that's gonna die, so we can just Fire Plume trade here. It's just an average of your card quality. It doesn't... The tier score itself doesn't take into consideration things like your curve, necessarily, I think, is what I've read. So, you can have a high tier score deck that's not very good, because you picked like 27 Meteors, which are really high score cards, but don't have a good curve, right? So you can still fail if you're not careful. That's not really a problem. He just played a Booty Bay dude. Oh, this combo is so insane. Let's try to hit a good Stonehill here, and then we'll probably just clear that. I guess Psychotron is actually going to be the best. These are all, honestly, about the same. I mean, this is flexible, but we need bigger bodies at this point in the game already, so we'll just take the biggest body. I mean, honestly, Tar Creeper's almost got the same stats as Psychotron on defense, but it's fine. We could pull back this Stonehill, but I think with Moat Lurker it's too good, particularly against Druid. Because they have a lot of big stuff. Ironbark Protectors, Ancient Wars, that kind of thing. So, love you, Regis. Thank you, Dragos Catalan. Appreciate it, man. My best deck on tier score was 78.9. That's crazy. That's super high. Wow. That's a good play. The 1 mana 4/4. Jeez, dude. That is brutal. Does this help at all? 3 and 4. I mean, we could kill a 3 health dude fairly easily. I don't think we can Moat Lurker yet. I think we just probably play down our Psychotron and hope for the best. I don't think we trade into anything. That was a sick play. Oh my god. Dude, Enchanted Raven's a good arena card anyway. When you hit the buff on it, though, like, this isn't even a bad 5-drop. It's like a Yeti. So he paid 1 mana, basically, to get +2/+2. He actually has the Booty Bay, too! He already played a Booty Bay! It just looked different. Alright, so Fan and Knives here has to be a little better. There's so many minions out. We could also just Stormwatcher, but if I do that, I can't kill this Enchanted Raven. So we can save this particular combo for later. It's one of our only ones here. We can kill 2 of these minions here. Hallucination's fine. Let's see what we get. Savage Roar right now is actually fairly good. I get to clear his board with Savage Roar. And I save some face damage. Living Mana is intriguing, but I think it's risky. Because we have good plays coming anyway, right? Like, we don't need that. We can do this combo. We've got a good body minion, good body minion. I think we want to just play our stuff. I think we're just going to Savage Roar to save some health. We're going to win the long game, it looks like. We're going to win the long game, so... Well, maybe we'll save a minion here, but it's Druid. I don't think so. I think we'll just go ahead and... Well, I can take 4. If I can take 4 damage, it's worth saving a minion, I guess. Screw it. We have a heal in hand and taunts. That works out. We got to do some damage to him, too, so... That's scary. That is a scary-looking dude. I think I'll... Well, if I Stormwatcher into Kalamos, then I don't get to do the Moat Lurker Gadget Zan play here. Because if something really scary comes out of that, that's what I'm going to want to do, and I won't have the mana for Kalamos, so then I kind of waste my only elemental activation, right? Like, I don't know if that's worth it. I could try to Gastropod or whatever came out of that, and it's not likely that it's something, like, insane. It could be a reasonable thing. Plus, this is just a scary dude for him to deal with. Let's just play our odds here. There's a chance he doesn't have anything even, right? Like, let's just go for it. Let's see if it works. The other night I hopped on Hearthstone and I faced 2 Quest Warriors and the RNG was not on my side. Both players hit all my big stuff and I couldn't get over his taunts and I was like, nope. Yeah, that's always the worst feeling. It's a really RNG dependent deck there at the end, so that's always tough. Snedge P says, first time watching your stream, love the YouTube content and the constant positivity. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, dude. How did this, what happened here? Got Mark of the Wild, okay. Well, this board just got kind of scary. Ooh, that's actually a sick draw. Okay. Sure. I think I'm going to actually take the Glacial Shard here, guys. A lot of you are going to freak out probably because I'm not taking the Calamos, but we have enough cards. We don't need more cards. We need tempo and staying alive, and Glacial Shard helps me accomplish that. Because if something scary comes out of that, we might need to freeze it eventually. We have... That way we can also do this, this, and this, which is a pretty crazy turn. I think we'll just taunt here. I'm going to be real sad if something big comes out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna be real sad if something big comes out of there. Not my beloved Ultrasaur, you're my bro. Oh, that's a good draw. That actually helps him a ton. Helps him a ton. It saved him so much life, and this is like an end-game scenario where life is so valuable. Oh, that's fine. Heal that bad boy all day. We're gonna kill it. So this is obviously the play. And this is obviously the play too, because that's not going to be safe. I mean, obviously you can trade and pull it right back. The question is, what's the play after this? I guess it's not Hero Power, because that would never work. Is it Friendly Bartender, or is it just Glacial Shard on the biggest thing? You can Hero Power down the Glacial Shard is the only problem. Like, this is something he has to deal with trading into a little bit, right? But I'd love to stick this, like, behind a Mastodon at some point, you know? Maybe he just... Oh, we're just dead if I don't freeze, aren't we? Oh, we have to play it. No, we're not... Yeah, we're dead if I don't freeze. So this is obvious. It's the only way we live. So I have to freeze. I'm glad we picked the freeze. My god. I was dead. We had 9-10 damage, so this didn't help. I was thinking this would have kept me alive, but not the case. Is he gonna Hero Power Minion or Hero Power Face? I'd Hero Power Face. No, see, now I'm like out of range of his Hero Power all the time. So, ooh, if we had spell damage, my god, be good. How much do we want to just rely on like Stonehill, Gastropod, Friendly Bartender versus the Mastodon here? The Mastodon dies to 3 of these, so we could trade, but then he'd have an even trade. Anything he played from that point forward. Drew doesn't have any hard removal, though, so maybe we do just trade into the Murloc here, play the Mastodon. He kills the Mastodon, he top decks a single card, and then we can either remove it and taunt this guy up to protect it. That's a good line. Let's just do this. And we'll kill the Murloc, because it's the most likely thing to get buffed, right? These other things can, like, not get buffed somehow and mass up our math, so... Don't do Bartender, yeah. Thanks for looking out for me, guys. That's okay. That's not that bad. We can stall out that for a while. It takes a while for this to do much damage. In other words, like, it's not going to get through the Stonehill Defender, for instance. Ooh. I don't think we sap yet, but this is going to be a pretty good turn, I think. Do we... I guess we have to take that. It's just too good. I don't think I Gastropod yet, because it gives him too much Hero Power value, because then he gets to trade Hero Power. And I can't Fan of Knives, and I don't even think I want to sap, right? Because I can sap the 5/5 portion if I want to, or I can sap maybe something big that he plays if we can deal with the 5/5 portion. So I think we'll just hang out and then play the Sogoth next turn. And this heal, like I said, if we can protect this behind a taunt, it's going to generate so much value. Just don't top deck like swipe, obviously, right? So we might actually just Moat Lurker here and Sap. Ooh, Sea Giant Sap is good too. Sogoth is also just really good. But I can't Sap and Sogoth. So maybe we just Sea Giant.
Aha!
We can't Sea Giant and Moat Lurker. We could trade both these in, but I like the heal too much. Maybe we just Gastropod, Sea Giant, Sap. Sap on the Destroyer here. And then we have a lot of damage on board too. And we probably just kill him. This is two. Yeah, we have mana for all this. And this way we kill him before we have to worry about anything else. Top deck swipe would still be lethal in this instance, but I don't think we actually have a 2-turn lethal setup, but we could trade too if we need to, but I think the Sogoth will protect us and, you know, the various gastropods and stuff too. And we still have the Moat Lurker if we need it. That doesn't help him much. I just want to win this game before we die to swipe, right? That's a great trade for me. So this will do 9. He has... the math here works out favorably for us, I think. Because this is 8. He can hero power for 9, but then he can't hero power this. So I think we're probably just good to kill him. Hope I didn't have lethal. I didn't. Thank God. I didn't really check. Dude, that's insane that if that Sog wins the game, I'm done. It's gonna win. It's gonna win the game. Oh, that could actually get in our plans a little bit. If not for Moat Lurker. But Moat Lurker will definitely give us lethal. Because we can just push through that. It's totally fine. What did Tatsuma Kajela call? Did he call the Ultrasaur? Oh, he did. Yeah. Nice. Captain Tar is at a 78.2 tier score. That's pretty crazy. Oh, Tatsu called the Sogoth too. Cool. Wow, guys, that was tough. That was a scary game. Really, really scary game. I mean, a swipe at any point obviously would have just ruined our dreams, but I think we played it pretty well. Jayway2000 says, I'm happy to be able to tune in, but why are you streaming this early? Wednesday mornings for me are scheduled this time. I have a stream schedule now, and 7 to 10 a.m. is my scheduled time on Wednesday mornings. I'm trying to help my European bros. I want my European bros to be happy and find some times to watch me, so... That's why we're streaming early. Same dude? Can't be the same dude, but... Another druid. What's the deal? Scary. I think we have to keep this just in case he gets off to some sort of crazy fast start and we need an early drop. Or we can save it for combos. Maybe pull a Stonehill back. Who knows? Mecha Sushi X is cheered for 100 bits. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I think that's many cheers for you at this point. So... So thank you, dude. Appreciate the love. I guess we'll just get on board. It's Druid. They don't usually have good answers to these kinds of things. And my Aussie bro. Yeah, that too. All non-American bros. Because I don't think many Americans like watching this early. That's for sure. I mean, frankly... This is the sort of time where I could debatably... These are both so bad. I think we have to take the bomb here. Dirty Rat's so risky against Druid. Footman's too weak. Not the best Stonehill. But anyway, I could arguably stream at this time almost every day. It's just hard for me to get up this early and get started that late on work. Because, you know, I'd be starting work basically in like another 30 minutes to an hour. And instead I'll be starting in an hour and a half, 2 hours. Ooh, it's a pretty good play, honestly. I think we'll just play this and Try to get there eventually on stats. Can make this good trade. Unfortunately, that's not going to die to us soon. Looks like. I mean, we could maybe Abomination it. Activate our own dude. Let's see what he does here. Oh my god, he's going all in on the Razorfin Hunter. Wow. I dig it. I honestly think Weapon Gastropod here is probably pretty good. The Gastropod to interrupt this 4/4. We kill the Shattered Sun, we get a 5/5 out. I kind of like it. I mean, even if he does get through this with like a Wrath or whatever, this doesn't trade particularly well into the 5/5. He might have to hero power it down, he takes some damage, and he uses his whole turn, and we're back ahead on tempo, and we can just play the Abomination as sort of a 6 attack minion. You're drinking a transparent liquid, so cool. Yeah, the invisible Mountain Dew. That's what a green screen will do for you guys. Here, people are requesting I hold it up. There's a green screen behind me, clearly. That's what you're seeing. That's what's happening. It's invisible. It should hide my face even while it's in front of me. It's kind of funny, like, I just happen to drink mostly Diet Mountain Dew. So that's, unfortunately, a green soda. I don't think we should be too greedy with this Gastropod. Probably just trade in here. Trade here. Maybe play the Abomination. It's a little risky because this goes to 2 health. And if he does have a good answer against the Abomination, we kind of sacrifice our Destroyer. But we don't have another good play. I mean, we could Defender of Argus it, but that doesn't help much. It doesn't help to Defender the Gastropod in particular. It doesn't live to these trades with a Defender. So, well, actually, no, I see a better line, I think. Since we do have a 2-mana card we can play, why don't we just Bartender Defender? This is pretty good, because we need the health already a little bit. It's 2 good bodies. This isn't weak to Wrath, but not much else. We don't have a good play next turn other than a bomb hero power, but that's fine. I like the Diet Dew better than the original. Yeah, me too. Hey, at this point to me, normal Mountain Dew tastes too sweet. Like it's just too scary. Too scary is not the right word, but too sweet, too saccharine, I guess. I normally use Hearthstone Deck Tracker, but this particular deck list is just a part of the Hearth Arena Companion app. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Wow, that sucks. That's not a good feeling. That can't feel good to take 6 when you know you have 8 coming too, or, well, in this case, not quite 8 anymore, but theoretically you had 8 coming. Any playable minion here I'll probably pick. Yeah, Crazy Worshipper's fine. I just want to get stats on the board right. Mastodon's good next turn. Should be good to go. I mean, we could still lose. It's possible. Double Naturalize or something. I don't even know if that loses because we draw so many good cards. Ooh, that's why it's scary. But what could he get off this? I don't know what he would get here that would be good. Oh, he hit the whiffed one. We have 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we're at lethal. Thought I had to weapon up, but I guess not. Hey guys, pretty good. We completed our quest. What was the quest? Do we have another one? Warrior cards. Interesting. Have to play some pirates. But anyway, we're up to 3 wins, honestly. For a 69 tier score deck, anything from here might actually just be gravy. I don't know. Do you still like reindeer? No. In the last hour, I've stopped liking reindeer. See you, Destiny Lord. Thanks for stopping by. Why not Devilsaur? You didn't do anything. I mean, it just would have been a Boulder Fist Ogre. Oh, could we maybe played it into the Stegodon? Is that what we're saying? It didn't matter. I mean, It's you can use it on other things too. I don't even remember the lines, but we'll go ahead and do this. I think I like King's best because it's most onboard tempo. If you don't, my theory is, guys, if you have a resource in hand, which is good at killing a thing, or good at doing a thing, but you also have the tools on board to do the same thing, that you should save your resource in hand. So I don't remember exactly what scenario some people are suggesting I should have used the Devil Sword in, but if I didn't need it, and I had what I needed on board, that still left my board in a state that he couldn't answer, God, what on earth? We are literally playing... Man, I'm going to have to take 9 damage from this thing, I think, or 8 damage. No, it actually doesn't help because of the Fire Plume Phoenix. We'll just go face. Hand is just hot garbage, though. Slowest hand in recorded history. And we have a very smooth curve down to these late game cards. Like, this is just a really unlucky hand. I mean, these cards are like all of our late game. We hit a 4-drop, but we already have a 4-drop. That's not particularly helpful. Thankfully, he had a really bad turn 3, so we actually are ahead on board somehow. If we can hit this Blessing of Kings on this guy, in particular, we might be even farther ahead on board. That's really our only hope. Depending on what he does, the Twilight Summoner could also make more sense, but... Ooh. Oh, God! Really? That is brutal. What a turn. He had the worst turn 3, but he had a sick, unbelievably sick turn 4. God, I'm literally playing a constructed deck. God. I mean, Dread Crusader is not typically in Murloc Paladin, but still, it feels like it. The power turns this guy's having. That's not that good. I think we have to just Blessing Socialite here, but we might just be dead, honestly, soon. Socialite heals me a little bit at least. Ooh! Screw the Socialite, we're going all in on the dude here. And I think we still Blessing of Kings this. I don't actually think I kill the Silver Moon Guardian. I could hit face, go to 6, kill it. He has 2, which puts me functionally 4 health. I think I need a little bit more time. I don't actually have to deal with that Divine Shield. I could Moat Lurker it on a future turn. Or trade multiple minions into it. I don't have to use my face necessarily. Because I might just need to stay alive this turn. And this just advances the amount of damage I take a little bit faster. If I attack, I go to 6. He still has 2 on board. If I attack this way, he could still take me to 6, but he wouldn't... I think I have to do it this way. I may never get to use my weapon on a minion again, because we took so much damage so fast. Fan of Knives would be unbelievably useful here. I mean, like, ridiculously useful here. Fan of Knives would be insane. Just, like, unbelievably good. Please, God, if there's a God in heaven, give me Fan of Knives. No. So I think we have to Moat Lurker this, because it's just too much attack value on board. We can trade into the Gastropod as much as it sucks. But how good would Fan of Knives have been? Could have popped the shield, could have killed the Gastropod, only taking 1 damage, killed the Stealth Minion, and traded into the Silver Moon Guardian. Like, we have 2 of them, too. Like, we have to do this to take the damage off the board. Otherwise, we just take too much. This sucks so much.
Here we go.
We're dead to Consecration. He gets the trade here to bring back the Silver Moon, which sucks. I don't really have an answer for it, but it does save me some health if that happens, so sort of, we're just dead. Ugh, that hand, I mean, look at this hand, guys. We just had the worst imaginable hand. We had like 5 of our late game, probably like 5 of our 7 or 8 late game cards in our opener instead of, you know, if you look at our curve here, I mean, we do have a lot at 7+, but we have basically 2 to 3 times as many from 1 to 4. And we didn't get any of them. Just we had that 1 4-drop, I guess. Nice Paladin deck. Yeah, he had a solid deck, it looked like, from what we could see. Not maybe the best ever, but solid. 3 and 2, so now we're on final bosses all day. Final bosses up to 12, guys. What do you say? That would be a miracle with this deck. I honestly think 3 to 4 is about where this deck belongs. And then anything beyond this is gonna be that's gonna be gravy. Bad card back equals bad player. Yep, that's right. That's how I've always understood it. That's why I use it to convince people I'm a bad player. I could switch the legend card back if you guys really want, but I think it's a little tacky to just always use the legend card back. And I like the basic one because I'm a hipster. It's cool. Hearthstone hipster, not a general hipster. Stoner 6, yeah, apparently I think a lot of us saw the Reddit post, probably much like yourself, where Blizzard did indeed trademark Return of the Lich King. Registered a website and stuff, basically. Pretty intriguing stuff. It sounds like a Hearthstone expansion. You know, this could actually work fairly well. He may not have an answer for it. Flame Tongue Totem is a good answer. If you Flame Tongue Totem, we'd kind of just have to play the Stonehill down. There's a good chance he just doesn't have an answer and the Gastropod gets to kill this Primal Fin Totem. Let's just try it. We can maybe coin out the Twilight Summoner. This thing's going to get too much value, though, if we're not careful. Oh, he doesn't have an answer, it looks like. Sick. That's such good news. Oh, that's annoying, though. That's actually a really annoying development. Shoot. Jade Shuriken helps, though. We can actually coin Jade Shuriken the Stoneclaw, weapon down the 1/1, and still keep our Gastropod alive here. And I think it's worth it. I mean, we don't get the best Jade Shuriken ever. It's a little annoying of a Jade Shuriken, but still allows me to make the kind of play I want to make. And we do get a body off of it, so... At the end of the day, you know, Maelstrom Portal hurts this play a little bit, but we still got plays to come up, so I think that's fine. It's maybe a tad greedy, but puts us in a good board spot. Deals with his valuable resource before it snowballs out of control. How many layers of irony are you on? Plenty. More than enough. It's a good card. Looks like our Gastropod is going to lose some value here. Which is okay. I think we'll just summon her on curve here and probably just go face with everything. Well, not everything, but... It's gonna get that anyway, so... doesn't really... I could have popped the Divine Shield with my face, but the way the math all worked out, I don't think it made a difference. Something that wasn't gonna have a Divine Shield was gonna trade into the Gastropod. Just 1 health anyway, it doesn't matter. The poisonous is irrelevant on a 1 attack thing. Boom boom. Boom boom. Stonehill, this looks pretty good. We could just play this too, I suppose. Yeah, let's just play this. I mean, we do have both hallucinations left, so there's potential for, like, really big tempo, but I'd rather just have this giant body out there, I think, applying pressure. And then we have 2 really good 5/5s, basically, against his board of just the Berserker here. Hey guys, maybe you can help with this. I have 2 tier 1 decks, but can't get past rank 5 to save my life. Any advice? The decks I use are Midrange Pally and Secret Mage. It's hard to give advice without seeing your play specifically. I did make a video on YouTube fairly recently, basically giving what I thought were some tips for getting to Legend and stuff that you might find it helpful. Stonehill could really disrupt his plans here. I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to play it because it's all I can really play anyway. Lord of the Arena is probably the best here because it's just the biggest body, most pressure applied. Horror is traditionally fairly good against Shaman because they can get a lot of stuff out, but this is something I can play pretty reasonably next turn as well. And I think I'm just gonna socialite my 5/5 here. He'll trade into this, go down to 4. We'll probably just trade back in. Play the Lord of the Arena. God, there's nothing I love more than new Hearthstone expansions. Like that, the first card reveals are like my favorite thing ever. I love seeing new cards. New cards are the best. Ooh, that's a good play. Jeez. Do not have a good answer for that yet. Ugh. I mean, the Lord of the Arena is fine. It's not great, though. Sap sucks. You don't want to sap that, because he played an elemental this turn, so... that would be the worst thing ever. God, that is such a good card. When it hits, this card is just ridiculous in Arena. Thankfully, we can hopefully just ride the Charged Devilsaur Mastodon train to victory, but Hex is a very scary card, too. We need him to have a bad turn here. Stop playing good stuff. Or something that we can sap for a lot of value. No Jade Lightning. And Maelstrom Portal. Wow. That absolutely sucks. Imagine if he had hit the freaking spell damage too. Oof. He would have just got to go face. That is brutal. I can Devilsaur that, but then it just dies to this Jade Golem. That is like the worst play ever. I don't know that I have an alternative though. I mean, we could sap and try to stick something. He didn't play an elemental, so this is just a Boulder Fist Ogre right now. But I'm sure he has more elementals, and he'll eventually get the value. So it feels like the worst sap target ever. I think we just have to try this. It's really, really bad. That was brutal. Jade Lightning and Maelstrom Portal both. It's another constructed deck. Man. You even got a good Maelstrom Portal hit here. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's a good sap. Oh, my God. Both of them, dude? No. No. That's not cool. Oh, my God. We hit the combo, but then this gets to live. We can actually sap it. I don't know if we can sap a Vicious Fledgling, though. Is that like a game-winning play? We could just play the Mastodon down, right? Like, he has 9 damage exactly. This becomes a 4-2, but then I don't really have an answer to a 4-2. I honestly think Moat Lurker, Gadgets, and Sap on the Fledgling is the best play. Then when he plays the Fledgling down again, with whatever else he plays, we can Mastodon the following turn. I really hate using a Sap on a 3-mana minion. It's just not that... But sapping this doesn't really help either. Because, I mean, we're going to Moat Lurker one of these, and I can deal with this later easier than I can deal with this. So... Oh, I don't have mana for that. So, okay, well, we'll just risk the Fledgling, it looks like. Thought we had 10 mana, I guess, but we only have 9. So, alright. I probably had to make the same play regardless. The Mastodon still sucked. Because we can still Mastodon the Fledgling next turn. He just gets, hopefully, 1 or 2 out of it instead of 4 or 5. Because the Mastodon will slow it down. Oh, God, there's a risk he hits this. Alright, that's good news. That still makes that a lot scarier, though, because of Wind Fury. We can still sap it, maybe. If he doesn't can't be targeted. And we probably will have to. But then we can't Mastodon, so we'll have to... Well, actually, we can just Moat Lurker it again. I think that's fine, because he loses all the buffs. Yeah, that should be okay. Just Moat Lurker it. Moat Lurker, Hired Gun, Hallucination. This is annoying too, though. We could actually just Moat Lurker it and sap. Maybe we just sap it, Moat Lurker it later.
So many options.
Let's hallucinate first, because this could change everything. Devolve. How sick would Devolve have been, by the way? Oh my god. Evolve is pretty useless to us, I think. Master of Evolution might be okay. I don't know what to do. This just dies so easily now. 6, 8, that still lives, so I think we have to Moat Lurker it and just Hired Gun. It's fine. He can bring it back almost immediately, but we can still sap it or Mastodon it. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely need Devolve. No joke, guys. Devolve would have been amazing. Moat Lurker Evolve. Oh, that is a good combo. That's true. Shoot, I didn't see that. That might have been a little better. We can still use Master of Evolution if he doesn't kill it, but he should kill it. That's true, guys. Moat Lurker Evolve would have been pretty good. We didn't have the mana to do the taunt as well, but it still would have got us a 7-drop and denied him the fledgling, so that would have been better, I think. We still can't sap and Mastodon in the same turn. I don't see how we win. A Moat Lurker Evolve might have been a way to win. If we hit a really, like, oh my god, imagine if we hit Baron Geddon. That would have been nuts. Can't sap this. We can sap the fledgling, that's fine. Probably just this suite of cards right here. I think we're 9, 11, 12. He's one. Oh my god. That's fine, I guess. It's a 3-3. But we're dead. We lose the game. Yeah, I think we were on a losing path regardless here, but I do think you guys are right. The Moat Lurker Evolve was definitely the better play. Just because you gain the stats, but you also wipe the Death Rattle, so you lose the fledgling. I wasn't even considering it with the context of the board. I was just thinking about the best average card. Well, we actually... He didn't gain any damage there, did he? No. This, theoretically, maybe he's near life? I don't think so, but... It's close. It's actually gotten a lot of healing totem value. This guy's been clutch for us. So he has 9, 11. And this rolls in for 3, so I think that's game. Or that way too, either way. Three and 3. About what I would expect, honestly. I was hoping for like 4 or 5, but the game we had a really awkward opening hand is the game that we lost that we shouldn't really have lost, and that's what ended up costing us the opportunity to get to another win or two, in my opinion. Ugh. Garbage. Take those out of the rewards, Blizzard. Nobody wants common cards. Absolutely useless. much like this pack, is absolutely useless. Jeez. And there you have it. That was our rogue run. I think our deck was pretty bad on average. Just felt a little weird. Still managed to string together some wins and end up at 50-50 as far as win rate's concerned. So at the end of the day, I guess you can't complain too much when your deck just doesn't have that much raw power inside of it. Wish we could have got 1 or 2 more wins, but you know what? I'll take it. So all of that said, if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, please leave them in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.